If a U.S. recession were to develop, not that one is expected anytime soon, there is concern in some camps that the Fed has very limited ammunition to fight any future downturn. At least with the tools the Fed has used in the last decade, this concern may well be true. Taking short-term rates back to near zero might not help much, since it would only be a 1.5% cut. When companies are losing money, their first thoughts are about scaling expenses back and not about borrowing more money, even at super low rates, because they really don't want to make highly risky new investments during tough times. The Fed's QE policies involving purchases of Treasury and mortgage-backed securities had the impact of lowering bond yields and sustaining an equity rally. But there's no evidence that real economic growth was enhanced by QE. The anticipated transmission mechanism from asset prices to the real economy never materialized. What did work in the Great Recession was the Fed's decision in late 2008 to purchase distressed assets from the financial system. So in a recession, we might see the Fed consider purchasing non-government distressed securities from whatever sector of the economy was in the most trouble. This would not be an easy decision for the Fed. Many Fed officials do not feel the Fed has the clear authority to buy securities that are not backed by the U.S. government. Since there is no question that the Fed can serve as a lender of last resort to the economy, back in 2008-9, the Fed set up special purpose vehicles, then lent them billions upon billions of dollars to purchase the distressed private assets. Still, once the economy was on a positive track, the Fed moved quickly to liquidate, at a profit, the special purpose vehicles owning the private exposures. The bottom line is that the next recession, when it comes, may be especially challenging for the Fed to manage. I'm Blue Putnam, Chief Economist, CME Group.